please don't hate me for this video. It is just an unboxing and a personal preference, like initial review kind of thing. It's just not for me, and I will be keeping the New Testament, but not the other ones.
This is just an unboxing. It's not a review because obviously I'm opening it now, which means I won't have an opinion about it and haven't used it yet. So yeah, that. So a little story time. This wonderful, wonderful human being that I dated in November gifted me this beautiful ESV, English Standard Version Bible for Christmas in 2025. And I am, how far in it did I get? So I stopped after Job because I saw Psalms was next, and it's very, very long. So I've read, this is the back, this is the front. I've read that much of Old Testament, and then for New Testament, I should have put a second bookmark in here, but I didn't want it to stick. So for New Testament, I've read that much. And I did all of that in the months of January and February. And I am a huge reader. I read 60 books in 2025. And as of, why isn't it going back in? As of March 1st, 2026, I've finished 0 books because I had only been focusing on this. So in the last 2 months, the months of March and April, so that's 3 and 4, I finished 10 books. Unfortunately, half of them were bad, but I keep choosing YA like books, and they feel like they were written by YA, so it's not great. And then I found the free Kindle version, and I've been using that because you can't bring this to Disneyland. It's heavier than my water bottle. Apparently, I've only read 33% of the book. So I stopped after February because I spent 2 whole months reading, and I was like, I gotta finish some books this year. There's so many on my list. I had been too sad because that guy chose to no longer be in my life because I am not religious. But I had like decided to like read it, not like for him, but like, thanks to him. But I did need a break from it. It was like, I was emotionally not good. So I took a break, but it's now like the second week of May, and I'm like, I want to get back into it. I've been wanting to get back to it, and I have been super targeted for ads for this. Oh, cool. It is the Spiral Bible. I am an idiot. I did not read. I am so bad at reading dimensions. I gotta work on that. Hold on, this is a sheet of printer paper. Okay, it is the size of a printer paper. For some reason, I thought it would be like half a printer paper, and like when you unfold it, it would be the size of a printer paper. But no, each of this is the size of a printer paper. So what this is the company. It's just called like Spiral Bible, I think. And they have the Old Testament. Hold on, let me see my order. So it has 4 books of the Old Testament and 1 of the New Testament. I feel like people who sell books, and like, does this count as a book? I think it does. It's a bestseller. They need to, what does that word mean? Pentatech. They need to put like 1 photo of the inside of the book, like the table of contents or something. This is the first one that I pulled out, and the table of contents say Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, and the table of weights and measures, which is like a glossary, which is kind of cool. I just looked at it. I have read that far. I wonder if I could return like the ones that I've already read, because like obviously I just touched it and then that's it, right? And I did want to get this. This is the Bible in a year, and that's the main reason that I wanted this. Not because it would be easier to read. I thought it was going to be smaller, honestly. But like you could take notes in it. And I was thinking of like transferring the notes from here and here into like the paper version, because that'd be kind of cool. I'm kind of starting to wonder, like, do I want to keep all of them? Should I return the ones I've already read? What is this Bible in it?
I checked the website's listing before I started the return, and in the the blurb description about the item, it tells you which books are in each spiral, but they're like, oh, it goes from like this to like this. And I feel like I personally would have preferred for them to list it out, but it's on me for not reading. I was kind of skimming. And then with respect to the dimensions of the book itself, you have to scroll down past all the pretty pictures, and there's a button that says specs, and then you have to click on that, and then it tells you the weight of the paper, the size of the product, and stuff like that.
How to use the study. Sunday, read the weekly devotional, understand the theme. Monday through Saturday, engage with daily scripture readings. Saturday or Sunday, review the week by considering the reflection questions. End of week, meditate on the weekly blessings as you prepare for the next theme. Okay. Week 1, Genesis, Psalm, John, Colossians, Isaiah, Romans, Revelations. Oh, wow. There's a whole page for notes. Are we supposed to have that many notes? Week 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, this I definitely want to return, even though I ripped off the plastic. Like, I have video proof that I'm not using it so far. Here, this is probably a little bit copyrighted, so I'm gonna... So this is a reading plan for week 2, right? And it shows you which passages to read. And then it says reflection, there's 3 prompts, and then a whole page of notes. I had thought this was like a instruction booklet on, read page 1 through, this on week 1, page 1 through this on week 2. But I don't know if that covers the entire 1,800 pages, because it's like, here, read that paragraph, read that paragraph, read that paragraph. Because I feel like it's not very thorough. Okay. Second book pulling out. It says history. Joshua, Judges, Ruth, Samuel 1 and 2, Kings 1 and 2, Chronicles 1 and 2, Ezra, Nehemiah, don't correct me, and Esther. Esther is my favorite. I love her. And of course the weights and measures. This one I could also do without. Book 3, poetry. Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, I can't say that word. Song of Solomon, fun. I'm just gonna open to one of the pages because this is the first one I would choose. Ooh, I like it. So there's a lot of space between each line, and there's a lot of space in this column to take notes. That's only if you have notes, some of it could be empty. I really thought it was going to be smaller. I thought it would be this size. Book 4, this is heavy. Book 4 says prophets. Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations. Oh, there's a lot in this one. Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea. Hosea? That's cute. Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, oh my gosh, these are Jewish names, huh? Too many vowels. I'm not good at those. I'm not gonna say the rest. It ends with Malachi. Maybe I'll just keep the New Testament. Is it bad if I return all of it? Yeah, Matthew to Revelations. And this one's only 437 pages. I'm a little defeated. I was very excited about this. I think it's the 52 weeks one that has disappointed me. And I kind of want to return most of it, except for like the new one, the New Testament. And I even like got these tabs to go with it. So like you can tab your books. I might just like make my own. I'm saying, look, this is the 4 and then the 5th is in my lap. That's too many. Like I don't think I want to keep all of them. I'm sad. I was very excited about this order. Also, I don't like to use Amazon, but it's cheaper on Amazon. They're on sale. It's $116 right now. And I think I got mine for like $140 or something like that. On my unboxing of the 4 Apocalypse book, somebody commented that I am shilling for this company that like stole from people. Brother, I think I literally said in the video, I paid for this in 2021 or 2022. It was supposed to arrive in June 2022 and I received it in December 2025. I was complaining about how much I hated the cover change. It was supposed to be cool and like gold or something. I was like, shilling means you're getting paid. I'm not getting paid for anything. I am looking up the FAQs for the Spiral Bible website. And one of the questions was, where is the reading guide? And it says, our Spiral Bibles all have a yearly plan on the back end of the introductory page. If you would like to read the whole Bible in a year, it is possible to read along with the reading plan in any of our Bibles. So, this is the first page, Spiral Bound Journaling Bible. The next page, it says it's the New Testament English Standard Version. That's the copyright information. That is a table of contents. This is the preface, information about like what the English Standard Version means, which is also in my physical. It's in the front of this one too, so that's wonderful. So I've read all of that, and I'm reading it. I've read all of these before, and then immediately jumps into Matthew. So I'm like, okay, it's not in the back of that, so let me start from the back of the book. Nope, here's just the weights and measures. So where is the reading guide? I checked the first one too. And I checked the Bible in a year. And that, like, obviously that's its own reading guide. But I don't see it anywhere.
I contacted customer service and asked about the reading guide mentioned on the FAQs. And they replied so quickly. It's so amazing, so beautiful. And she sent me a PDF. She's like, oh, sorry, we haven't formatted it into our physical books yet, but here's a PDF version. And then she sent it to me and I opened it. And I said she. I don't even know who they are. But I opened it and each page is for one spiral. And there's 5 spirals. And each spiral is 1 year, which I think is kind of insane that you would only read a 5th of the Bible a year. Like, I personally thought you could read the entire Bible in 1 year. Like, I've already read a third of it in 2 months. So, like, it's possible. Whoa, my neck looks funny. But, yeah. I'm gonna stick to the ones I already own, but I'm keeping the New Testament because I actually really like it.